to the Our Room podcast where we're real, radiant, relatable, and Jason is sometimes romantic.
Who's Jason?
Your host. What's up, guys? We're back here today. So we're going to explain here today to Crystal what a host is. I mean, I don't really know the real definition of a host, but all I know is someone that hosts someone that hosts a show, a podcast, something. But
basically, they're running it.
Yeah, but we're back here. We have Crystal today, Matthew, and Melody. The same as always. In future, we'll have more, right? But how was you guys this week?
My week was pretty good. I want to say I did a lot because it was just mostly school. But, yeah, we had my cousin's birthday party, so I guess that was fun.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yes. That's the only fun thing I did.
Only fun thing of the week.
Yeah.
What about you, Melody?
What did I do in my week? I want to go drive a lot.
Yeah. Also, you're driving?
Yeah.
Yeah? Hey.
Yeah, that's about it. That's mainly how my week went. Just like getting better at it, you know. Yeah. Because I'm not trying to crash. You know.
Wait, were you the one on the news that was driving all reckless? You have do you have a driving instructor? Or?
Yeah, I had a driving instructor.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Who was your parents or just an actual teacher?
No, like an actual instructor.
Oh, that's cool.
My parents don't want to take me. They're scared of me driving.
Bro, for real, our parents were always getting mad, like, no hagas eso, frena.
For real, my dad's always screaming at me. I'm like, bruh.
Crystal, how does your dad act when you drive?
Bro, don't even start. He expects me to be professional already.
They want us to be driving.
She said, Uber say less.
Well, what about you, Crystal? How was your week?
I already said how my week was. But okay.
But what you do?
Went to school.
Oh, dude, how is that? Because I know,
Boring.
it's in person.
Boring.
I don't want to go back to school.
I want to go back to school.
Why?
Why? Because who wants to be home?
Me?
Sleeping?
What? I could sleep more. I don't want to wake up at 6:50 in the morning to go to school.
Oh, yeah, I do wake up.
Literally, the bell rings at 7:20, so I have to be there really early.
The bell rings at 8:30.
Really?
Me too.
My bell rings at...
Middle schoolers.
If I'm not wrong, I think our bell rings at 8:10 and then 8:15. I think I don't remember, but yeah, I want to go back to school because I don't know about you guys, but I do not want to be home. I want to be able to wake up early, shower, and go see my friends, but not just wake up, get up my bed, and just.
Bro, what friends?
Oh,
we're the only ones you got. We're the only ones you need.
Hey, that's all I need.
We're his friends. I thought we were his brothers and sisters.
No, we're not friends. We're family.
Oh, but that's the same thing. Okay. As brothers and sisters.
That's it. Well, let's talk about my week. My week was good, I guess. Well, I mean, I had school like always. School, hang out with some weird dudes and girls. If you know who I'm talking about.
No, we don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just kidding. No, I had school. I had a soccer practice, and I had practice here at church with you guys. So mainly my week was made up with school, soccer practice, and practice here at church. And then on Friday we went to go eat with one of our leaders, Chino Castillo. He's one of our leaders. Yeah. We went with Melody too, and twins. There's some twins. They're brothers, boys. And I guess we had like what type of contest, Melody?
Really? It was like we had a contest.
Melody was just eating, bro.
I was just eating. I was munching. I was like,
eating. Honestly,
where the food at?
I like going up Korean barbecue, but I don't know about you guys, but I'm just there waiting for the food.
I know this kid was eating. He got rice paper. The rice. I was like, what? He wanted to eat, huh?
Man, when you go to Korean barbecue, do you get the rice paper and the rice and dip it in the sauce?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you were the one who taught me how to do that.
Then he taught me how to do that, and I liked it.
It's bomb.
That comes from Matthew, right?
It's because
that's all he can eat.
Yeah, guys. Matthew doesn't eat. I mean, he said once in a while he does, but he doesn't He's not a meat eater, huh?
No.
Save the animals, guys.
I think it was last week on Thursday, right? I was at Matthew's house, and they were making hamburgers. So I'm gonna tell you guys 2 stories in one. So basically, so they're like, "Oh, go eat." I go. There's a chair right there, like literally at the table. You would expect that the chair at the table, like it's just a chair, like there's nothing wrong with it. I go confidently sit down, and that chair was broken, and I went straight to the ground. And then your grandma, which is the pastora.
Why can I imagine you falling?
Yeah, and your grandma, which is the pastora, she's like, "Estás bien?" And then my dad was like, "Are you okay?" And my abuelo, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." But that was embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm fine.
But I'm like, that's embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Just going straight to the ground. And it's just like, I forgot to wait. And then Matthew comes and asks for hamburgers, and he says no meat.
This fool eating plate with some lettuce.
That's what he did. That's what he
no
did.
Way,
he got a sandwich.
Put the mayo, the ketchup.
Yeah, that's what.
It was a grilled cheese, guys. It was the grilled cheese.
With
everything on it.
Oh, you put cheese in it.
It was just cheese.
It was just cheese, lettuce, right? You had lettuce. And then he also, it's funny because he came out with a little Chick-fil-A bottle. And I went, everybody likes it, but just with the thought of it having mustard, no thank you.
No, I don't like mustard. Oh, Chick-fil-A sauce is bomb though.
What?
You don't like it?
I mean, I've tried it, but I don't remember if I like it or not. But just the thought
it's
of it.
It's so good with the fries, dude.
Just the thought of it saying that it has mustard.
But I don't really taste it.
I know, but just with the thought of it having mustard, like
I just don't like the taste in general.
I just don't want to try it.
Girl, bye.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, then Saturday came and
they don't know flavor.
We didn't. We don't know flavor. What's this old sound?
They actually want to be a whale so bad.
A seal.
A seal.
Wait, last time I was talking about it, I seal with my uncle. My uncle, he's my same age. And we were talking about the seal noises. How do they do it? R, 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 R. Right? That's how they do it, right?
Yeah.
Because I think last time, when I went to go get my COVID vaccine, my first dose, we already got it. Oh, me and Melody already got our first dose of COVID vaccine. And you can clearly tell which ones are the little ones. You can clearly tell that they can't get the vaccine yet. They're still trying to test it on them because look at But yeah, so we're passing. What happened to your laugh, Matthew? So we're passing by.
It's because he got made fun of in the comments. No, I'm just
bro,
kidding.
Everybody be roasting Matthew after he roasted
for
me.
For real, everyone coming for him now. They say he looked like a squirrel. No, I'm just like. I'm just kidding.
After all those from last week's podcast, after all those words that I mispronounced and said it wrong, basically, I started getting better at my English skills because I don't want to be made fun of.
Period.
Everybody was telling me, "What? Have you never spoken English before?" Oh my goodness! If it's not Matthew's Melody, guys, they're already making fun of me. Guys, like, just understand.
It's too easy.
It's too easy English?
No, like to make come fun for of you.
Oh, that's messed up.
It's all love, though. It's all love.
Yeah,
sometimes it's all love.
Yeah,
boring.
But yesterday, I had a soccer game. You already know who won.
Not you. Yeah, we came off.
Bro, they really don't like me or what?
You didn't win last time.
You're already thinking negatively about me. But yeah, we won. We took the dub 4-1. It was already.
Oh yeah, you were the one.
Yeah, I got scored. I was the one that.
You were the one to lose.
No, but I would. Bro, y'all come at me too much.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, the one goal that they scored on us was like the last 10 minutes, and my cousin, he fouled, and I clearly told him during the game, like I was screaming that don't foul near, like if you're gonna foul someone on the other side.
Or you can't block it.
Yeah, no, we're like because it was inside in my box, yeah. So I was like, don't foul here, because like penalties, I still need to practice my penalties because it's a 50-50. Like honestly, it's a 50-50. You either throw yourself one side and you hopefully wish that you get the right side,
Just
but
do the splits.
the splits, and then it's gonna cover the whole.
Just do a backflip.
what is the backflip gonna do?
Break your back.
No, but you know who I heard that is really good at penalties, or was really good? Matthew's dad, Johnny.
No cap?
If you guys are wondering why they're looking over there, it's because he's over there in the back. He's probably like,
He's probably playing Clash Royale.
He's
feeling confident right now.
Is he playing Clash Royale?
Yeah, he's probably playing Clash Royale. but yeah, I mean, I think right now, like at this age, at this time, I think I'm better than Johnny, how he was back in the old days.
No. Do you want a 1v1 or something?
Bro. That's too far.
What are you trying to say? Y'all trying to compete now?
No, just kidding. No, but actually, guys, Johnny was I didn't personally see him play, but from what I heard, he was a really good goalie. And he before going to Hawthorne, because I go to Hawthorne High School, and before him telling me, he said that he had his name up. I think that's like a flag up in the gym. I think a MVP or something like that. And I'm like, I mean, at the time I believed it, but then really didn't. I was like, really? And then when I walked into the gym, it said I saw his name. I was like, what? That's crazy. Like he had actually his name.
And you think you're better? Where's your name up there?
My name was up there as the number
participant.
As volunteer.
The best bench warmer in the team.
Left or right?
Left.
Oh, no.
I don't like that position. I like right bench.
I like right bench. Yeah, yes, sir.
Wait, Matt, I thought you were the one that was cheerleading last time. Weren't you at my game last time and you were like, give me a J, give me an A, give me an S, give me an O, give me an N. What does that spell, Jason? That was you, right?
Con la mini falda.
That was you, bro. I saw you, man. And your dad's here as a witness. He was there, too. And even your grandparents from the house were watching you dancing right there, bro. He was leading the whole squad. Yeah, that was my Sunday. I even played a second game too. There was like 4 games for the one team. That was a lot of games, and I wanted to leave already. But yesterday we had like a food thing because one of my dad's cousins died in Guatemala, and it's already like the 3rd person of our family dying, and they died of COVID, and over there it's like it's a little tougher for them. So we did like a food thing, and Crystal went out to support. So thank you, Crystal.
Shit.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Where
that.
No, it's okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, but yeah.
You know who told me? Brittany here.
Oh, yeah.
She was like telling me. I was like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Brittany is my cousin, guys. It's another cousin. But I think Crystal found out because she saw her mom saw my dad's post. But yeah, we had a like a food thing, and thank God it went well. We raised up money, and now it's just to send it to Guatemala, and for all the expenses, like we have to pay for like the funeral and all that. It's a lot of money, and over there it's just like economy is like it's more tough for them. But yeah, then I got home, we got ready for church, and Matthew looked really good yesterday.
With his pineapple shirt.
Oh yeah, he had a black button up shirt of pineapples, and then he has a sacco on, and the sacco was good.
Baby blue jacket.
Yeah. My stepmom came in when we got here. My stepmom was like, oh, I like your sacco, but I don't know about your shirt.
There's just haters, bro. It's pineapple beats all.
Hey, the haters gonna hate, huh?
I have like
it's
30
just like
shirts.
Who doesn't like pineapple? Like pineapple on pizza, the best.
Okay.
Ya te pasaste. Pineapple itself is just good, but on pizza, no.
Bro, I don't understand
bro,
how
first your joke about you being better than my dad and all this, bro.
I don't know how you guys not like pineapple on pizza.
Blech.
It's the
That's
best.
all I gotta say. Blech.
Have you guys tried it though?
Yeah,
Yes.
I have.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Delicioso.
I guess then.
No, it's not.
I really taste the tomato with the
Bro, last time we had
I mean, it's not that bad.
Girl, bye. You were just saying it's nasty.
It's not bad, huh?
I think
I just don't like the sweetness on it.
If you guys are watching this on YouTube, or if you guys are watching it on YouTube, leave down in the comment section. Like, I'm like acting like I'm a YouTuber. Leave down in the comments. No. But like for those, like leave down in the comment section. Like don't forget this. And
what's your favorite pizza combo?
Put your favorite pizza, and if you like pizza with pineapple, because like who doesn't?
No.
Like, are you guys the only?
I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna say they don't.
Yeah, probably. But then I mean I know there's a lot of people that don't like it, and there's a lot of people that do like it. So we'll see right now. Hopefully you guys answer in the comment section. We'll make sure that those comment sections are open because sometimes they're closed. Like you can't really comment. But yeah, comment down below. But yeah, yesterday's service was really good. The songs are like Melody said earlier. Oh, she didn't say it in this one. And we had like this is our like take 3. I think, and but on the take 2, Melody will say. So I asked them. So I'm gonna give you guys a little like how it went. I was like, guys, how was you guys this week? And then Melody was like, yeah, the songs yesterday were good. like man, we're supposed to have like a little conversation here. You're already starting off with how the songs were good yesterday, but it's okay. But yeah, like she said,
but they were good though.
Yeah, the songs were fire.
You was busting.
No.
The song?
Yeah, I was kidding.
Did you eat the songs or what?
It was good.
Yeah, I mean, she was eating the songs. You can see her from the back, all jumping.
For real? Taking bites in the air?
No, but yeah, no.
How, Jason?
No, you were dancing yesterday. I saw it. But yeah, it's okay. It's a ringtone. No worries. But yeah, yesterday.
The preach, bro.
If you guys didn't see our YouTube like live thing, go ahead and watch it. It's what is it called? The Rio de Dios Ministerio.
Ministerio.
Yeah, Internacional.
El Rio de Dios.
El Rio de Dios Ministerio Internacional.
Yeah, it has international. Ministerios Internacional.
The River of God Ministry International.
Yeah, it's something like that.
You said it wrong. I
But
got you guys.
Oh,
Ministerio Internacional El Rio de Dios Central. Boom! I got it.
Whoa. He really said, boom, turn on the lights.
Oh, no, I didn't work this time.
But yeah, go ahead and watch yesterday's live, the alabanza and the preaching. Everything was all good. The alabanza was amazing. God's presence was definitely here.
I had a scare in the beginning.
I loved it.
I had a scare in the beginning because we're practicing like we always do before, right?
Oh, the snare.
And then my snare, like it just like broke out of nowhere. I didn't even notice it. And then in like a split second, I had to put on another head. So I guess that was like the only scare I had because I didn't think we had another head. So.
All bad.
Like honestly, a question, Matthew. What if we didn't have like what if you didn't have another like head? What would you have done? Do you have like a backup or something?
I have another snare.
What if you had nothing?
Oh damn.
Use my head.
He's like, I'm gonna just walk
I'm
out
not sure.
now.
I would probably use my little
machine?
drum pad as a snare.
Because it would be too late to go get one.
Yeah.
Huh?
If it happened during the service, then I would have to switch to the drum pad, which it would have sounded as good, but it would be the only thing I could use.
That's crazy.
I think, imagine not having no bass.
A kick?
Like, well, yeah,
I have that on a drum pad too,
yeah.
but it's not gonna be as easy.
The kick is like.
Is it possible so that kick? Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure. Right?
I mean, we have our live guest today, and it's Andy. Andy is
Andy Rodriguez,
youth worship drummer. And I remember one service he was playing, and he looked at me, and I didn't know what was going on.
Oh, I think.
Yeah, and he broke like the head for the kick, the biggest one. And then instead of like trying to switch it or trying to move over to something else, he just moved the little pedal to the other side of the kick, and he started playing in the corner.
Oh wow! I bet it didn't sound as good.
No, it sounded so bad.
I didn't even notice. I don't know much on
I think
that. So
as a singer, I mean, I'm not a singer, but I think like the worst thing that can happen as a singer is just losing your voice, right?
or cracking. I've cracked before. It was
like,
horrible.
Y'all want to hear me sing?
He's gonna do the. He's gonna.
Okay,
Jason,
that one I recognize. That one.
Jason's about to do the whoa, whoa, whoa. Go.
No.
Bro,
Go
I
sing,
have
sing,
a
go
voice
sing.
recorded
Like with the little crack.
He always does that song.
How does it go? Saturday morning.
Oh my gosh.
No, Saturday was silent. I know. I'm just.
He's about to rap his. I was in the bay with Jay.
No, it's funny because I don't know. No, wait. But yesterday, I don't know if you heard, but yesterday I was seeing. And then since I have my monitors, those like earphone things.
The one is local?
And
when you said local?
Yeah, but I was singing out loud. I was like with the monitors, I couldn't really hear myself. So I was like, I'm singing good. I was like, and then when I took them off, I was like, no, let me put them back on. It was like when you're singing in the shower, and
yeah,
then, like
but you
you're
didn't
like,
know I could hear you, bro.
No, but in the shower, like sometimes when I'm showering and I have music or something, and I'm singing, I'm like, yo, like I sing really good. Everybody's sleeping on me. Like, yo, put me up as a concert already. Bro, you hear them? You hear the shower turn off? Oh no, bro. I feel like
it's just you're the backup. Like it's the voice that's over you that you think it's you singing.
Sorry, guys. I know I can sing. So there's
no, not just that. When you hear the shower go off, like you
so
hear
the water was
you hear the
something?
cracks or something. I think like the water has like some magic power.
Gives you free auto tune. Free auto tune
on that voice.
Travis Scott is lit. Sorry.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
It's because he uses autotune. That's why.
Really?
Yeah.
Is autotune like where they like fix your voice basically?
Is this like?
Then we should take out a song like that, me sing though, but use autotune.
Okay.
We wouldn't be able to fix that. No.
Damn, she really said we wouldn't be able to fix that. It's like that one, that one. I saw a video of this guy. He went to get a haircut. He's like, "Me quiero ver bien," and the guy was like, "Man, like, listen, I can fix you up, but I can't fix that face." That's how I felt.
That's
right
what the
now.
barber told you, right?
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You guys always come at me. It's okay.
Why don't you come at us?
Because I don't have anything to say. I'm not about to be mean.
Jason's too nice.
Yeah, I'm too nice.
We love
At
Jason.
least on
we
camera.
love Jason
On camera,
for that.
he's nice.
For
Only
real,
on
sometimes
camera.
you be mean to me off camera, but it's okay.
Sorry.
Sometimes he's always mean to me.
Mean to you.
What does he mean to you?
No one even talks to you. No, I'm just playing. We're just gonna come for Matthew now. No, I'm just playing with you.
We're roasting each other or something too much.
Let me do Crystal.
We're coming at each other too much, but yeah, let's talk about the preaching yesterday. How did you guys like it yesterday?
Oh, it's a good preaching.
Yeah.
Dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like Johnny, our leader, today we were talking about it. And he said it was like pretty, like I think he said it was like pretty straightforward or something like that. Where like it was a reminder. That's what he said. It was a reminder that I guess he needed. And yesterday, the pastor basically talked about if we've fulfilled God's purpose, you know. And I think I have a couple questions for you guys today. And it's like, do you guys believe you guys have a calling?
Yeah.
Yes.
I do.
Yeah, I think we all do, right, Emily?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, right, Melody? And Crystal answered, yeah. No, but
okay,
yeah.
Melody, no, I'm just playing.
I'm pretty sure we all believe we have a calling, and we may not know it right now, but I think we have faith that God's gonna use us in a certain area of here in the ministry or whatever. You know, God's gonna use us.
Yeah, we're here for a reason. Like when we came to this earth, God said we have a purpose and fulfilled through Him. You know, on His path, not on our own path, but a plan that He has for us.
Yeah. You know, I think last time we talked about it, Melody or someone else too, but basically like it was like a quote. I may not know it right at like how exactly the quote is, but in other words, it's like another day that you have in life is because God is not done with.
We're done with you.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Yeah.
I think we talked about it last time, right? But yeah, basically, you know, another day, a life that God gives us is because He's not done with us, and we all have a purpose. We all have a calling. Everybody, even those people that are lost in the world, they have a calling too. But it's just a matter of believing in it and finding it and doing what God will.
Going back to what you said about the quote thingy, that reminded me of a song. It was My Testimony by Elevation, because it has this little part where it says, if I'm not dead, you're not done. So I feel like
Yeah.
that says a lot.
Huh?
I went like this and then.
Oh, I'm lost.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
She got the shot in that arm, bro.
Oh, you got the. That's
No.
no, Matthew, that's actually really true. Like if God's not dead and
If we're not dead,
sure?
No,
then he's
I'm-
not done.
oh,
Yeah.
there you go. If we're not dead, then
But it's true what you're saying. Like, if we wake up tomorrow, it's because we have another chance, or we have the time, to still fulfill, or like to grow our fulfillment through God. Like, it's a blessing to even wake up.
yeah, and I think it's important for the world or everybody basically to know that they have a calling. Sometimes they like you could be an adult or a teenager or whatever, and you're but what's my calling, or do I even have a purpose in life? I think a lot of people nowadays, a lot of teens are like, what's my purpose here in life, and that's why a lot of suicides happen, because they lose their sight and believing that they have a purpose in this life, and they say, why am I here? And instead of doing something about it, what they do is just take their life, and it's sad. And that's why it's important, and we like on the pastor's message yesterday, and believing that we all have a calling, right? We all have a calling. And what do you think you're doing to get to that purpose, to fulfill God's purpose?
Honestly, for me, it would like state the obvious. Like, it's just growing a relationship stronger with him in order for him to like give you a clear vision on what you're really meant to do and what you're gonna do, and the like miracles and stuff that's gonna happen on your way to like exceed what you need to do. So I feel like I said, stating the obvious, just growing a better relationship with him.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's just letting God do what he wants to do, because we might like have something that we might think is our calling, or something that we want to be our calling, but if God has another purpose for us, then he's going to use us for what he wants us.
I think what we can do, like the working, is for sure like praying for that guidance, because I know sometimes like I get lost, and I'm just praying to God like to guide me on like what that purpose and like to fulfill, and like what he wants me to do. I think is a step as well, because you can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna fulfill, and you don't know what it is. Like you have to go with him. You have to flow with what God's plan is and what the timing is.
Yeah. No, I mean, in my life, I'm definitely to get, to my purpose. I may not know fully my calling right now, or what God's going to use me in, but I definitely know that to work to get there is, getting closer to him each day, reading the word of God, praying each day, asking for, seeking that guidance, because once we start losing ourselves and we continue to lose ourselves, that's when we're going to stop, trying to find our guidance, trying to find our calling. So it's important, read the word of God, pray, fast,
Have faith.
Have faith, having faith that you do have a calling. Because that's when people lose faith in their calling, they tend to, distance themselves. Right now we all here, us four, we're worshiping God, we're serving him. Right now, I play the saxophone for the general service, and I also play the guitar for the worship team. I may not be perfect at it, but I'm doing my best. I'm giving my heart to I'm trying to give my heart to it, because as of right now, that's a way that I can serve God. That's a way that I can start to work to serve, to fulfill God's purpose.
Yeah,
sure. Melody, Matthew, Crystal, you guys too. You sing you're starting to sing for general service too, and that's amazing. My sister Gabby, she's the one helping us out with the tech, and she's singing too. They both sing for the worship team, and they're gonna start singing for the general service. So it's important. That may not be our calling, but it's a way that we can serve
It's a huge
God.
blessing
It's a way,
for sure, for getting the opportunity.
it's a way that you can do God's will, you know.
And the way that like God is opening those doors, you know,
Exactly.
to take.
And Matthew, like you too, you're amazing. You're our leaders for the worship team. You're the one who leads us. You're the one who helps us, and God's using you there. And definitely for the you play the bass, you play the drums, you play everything.
Guitar
basically.
for real.
He plays everything. Like if I weren't there to play the guitar and they needed a guitar,
Matthew
he'll play
would
it.
do
Oh,
it,
those
yeah.
vocals.
Those vocals too.
For real.
When we hear Melody, you know, with those cracky voices, we're just like, you know what? Give me that mic. Nah, tampoco. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, Matthew, you play the drums too. Crystal, you play the piano, and that's it. Nah, you play the piano, and I
And she
mean,
sings.
and she sings. Yeah, that's what I was say. She's for the worship team. She's starting to sing, and that's amazing because you know we definitely need that powerful voice, you know. But it's good, and I mean, honestly, I think without the piano, like it's just silent. Like you can, like you
It
can.
sounds
like,
so weird.
When there's
I
when
hold
there,
the
when,
power.
when
No, I'm just kidding.
she holds the power. when
He's like Thanos. I am.
no, like honestly, I mean, even everybody that's watching this right now, like I think they'll know too. Like when the piano shuts off, like
It's not
Bro,
the
what
same.
just happened?
when
It be
Anna
sounding
was
so
leading
awkward.
outside and the piano like shut off, it was so empty.
Yeah, like that. Like the piano has to do a lot with it. And when was it like
Three
three services of worship, like of the youth.
Our worship night, and the piano kept turning
No,
off.
it was a worship night and the piano turned off.
But
Twice
luckily
in
though,
the
guys,
service.
luckily though,
It was 2 times though.
we had a great guitar player to cover it all up.
Oh, that was me.
He's like, what are you talking about?
No, but yeah, but like I was saying, guys, like you know, a lot of people, you know, just because you know, you're not doing anything like playing an instrument here in the worship team or in the band or anything, you know, there's other things that you can do. You know, there's definitely you can, you know, help out the church clean. You know, God sees all that, and it's important that we start finding ways to fulfill God's purpose, you know, because like I said, do you guys know like your guys' calling right now? Yeah, Matthew.
Yeah, it was made very clear to me a lot of times. So yeah, I do. It's being a pastor, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool because that's also my Tio Chino's calling. He's one of our leaders, and that was also my grandfather's calling, which is our pastor. So I guess that's pretty
That's
cool.
crazy because, you know, maybe like it's patience, you know, like some people get their calling right away, some people with patience, you know, and you can do this working. Like maybe God calls you to help save someone, you know, or you become an usher, or you could work in many ways, like just working to get to that, fulfill your purpose, because you can serve the Lord in many ways, and he sees that. He sees what you're doing. He sees that you're doing your best, and he sees that it's all for him, and it's all like for like to love him.
Yeah, and going back to Matthew saying that, you know, his purpose, what God wants, what God is going to use him in is a pastor, and it's just amazing because I think the pastor does a lot, like basically, you know, he
holds
yeah,
the knowledge and understanding.
yeah, God uses the pastor for like basically everything, and it's amazing because I can see God, you know, using Matthew right now. We can all
Yeah,
definitely
for
see.
sure.
I think you have that potential.
Yeah, we know he would be a great pastor. We know just by right now, you know, God's using him in this area as our leader, as from the worship of the youth, and it's just an amazing way and like a how can I say, like a practice to get there. Right now, he's leading us. He's being, you know, that pastor of, you know,
And
the
at
pastor
one point,
of the
he's
sheep.
gonna lead.
Yeah, and
you know.
then at one point, you know, if God wants, he's gonna start leading, you know, maybe the general band in the future, and then
Yeah,
all
for
this, and then
sure.
he's gonna learn how to do maybe almost all areas of the church that has to offer, and it's important that, you know, maybe one day when God puts you as a pastor, you're gonna have that. You're gonna be
Yeah.
able to help, you know. Hey, we need
growing.
we need an amazing singer. Hey, I'm right here.
You're growing, and it's crazy because you're already like putting that on yourself, like where it's not gonna be all of a sudden, but you're like like with yourself leading in that way, flowing with God.
Yes.
And sometimes, like, I think that sometimes we might fall, and sometimes we might have barriers or like problems that are in the way, but we just need to learn how to like let that go and put that to the side and just be like, okay, God, whatever you need me to do and fulfill, I'm on your way. Because it is hard sometimes. Like, I've had moments like that where I've had obstacles or problems that I can't just get out the way, but with God's help, he can help us and fight our battle and just get those problems out the way and just go where he wants us to go, even if that means we might lose everyone in our life, or we just got to follow like where God is taking us, because that's the best way, that's the happiest like we will be. And I think that's really important.
Yeah, exactly. And those two main things that I heard from you right now, and that's really important, is like you said, that he's not rushing into being a pastor right now, but he's working slowly to get there, and at God's time he's gonna be a pastor, right? So it's important that if you know your calling, slowly, do the things that you have to. So read your Bible, pray, fast,
Have
get
faith.
there. Have faith, believe that is your calling.
Because if you don't believe, like, then where are you going? You have to believe that he's gonna take you somewhere. You have to put that trust that he's gonna take you somewhere where you might never imagine, like it, because you're like the fulfillment that God has for you, the promise, like what he's gonna do with you, like it can be anything, and you just have to go with him.
Yeah,
He's right next to you all the time.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, if I'm not wrong, I know there's a verse in Hebrews, I think chapter 6, if I don't know, I think the verse is 10, but I think it says how it's impossible to please God without faith, and it's exactly, we need to have faith.
Yeah.
We need to have faith in our calling. I think we can all agree here that we may not know we may all not know our calling, but sometimes we lose that doubt. We start having doubt. Sorry.
Like if we have a calling.
That we have a calling, or just not have faith anymore. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can all agree that we had a moment in our life,
like a downhill.
Yeah, like a downhill. Where we hit rock and we're like,
everything's like the worst,
yeah.
but then we don't realize that worst moment is because he's teaching us a lesson, or maybe it's because at the end of that hard rock like bottom, we're gonna come back as a better person through him.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's important that we always continue to have faith, right?
For sure.
Have faith in everything, have faith that one day God's gonna use us. And always, I think another important thing is just being patient, having, believing that God is gonna has control, right? So I think from God, from Pastor's word that God gave Pastor yesterday, is important that we believe that we have a calling, and I think we should all take in that, and also take in that we should start working in that calling.
And what we're planting.
Yeah, exactly, in our fruits,
Yeah.
because in the future, our fruits, what we're gonna have, basically.
We're gonna fulfill that purpose.
Exactly. So I think those two things is, use them in every day, start working. You may not know your calling right now, but start doing the basics, start getting there. Don't just sit back and stay quiet, start working in that.
Yeah, that's not what we mean by patience. We'll just sit back. No, you have to do the work, and you have to show God, like, okay, this is where I'm going, and you're just gonna guide
me. Yeah, exactly. And it's like being patient doesn't mean just standing there, Just work there, and at God's time, he's gonna use you. And so for those, an advice that we would give someone to, those who are like, but how do I start working? I think I can definitely share one is, reading the Bible.
Yeah, praying.
Yeah, just seeking God and let him do whatever his will is.
And for sure having faith, because that's like one of the main things. Like, you have to have faith in him where he's going to take you. Don't doubt. Yes, we do doubt, but we just need to trust in him.
And don't rush.
Yeah, don't rush.
Yeah. What about you, Matthew?
It's basically what they said, is just having faith and fasting and stuff,
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think,
and like the flesh, like that goes to like, just for you guys to keep in mind, like, like a verse that you guys should keep wherever you guys are watching or hearing, Galatians 5:16, where it says, so I say, walk by the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of the flesh. Just walk by the Spirit, and whatever like you desire, like just pray about it and just say, you know, this is not right. Like it's not something that should be in my mind. You know, that's just the enemy trying to be in our head, trying to guide us on the wrong way that we shouldn't go, or the thoughts we shouldn't have. You know, we always have those. But yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the verse of our day, and we hope you guys use that in your daily life. Get closer to God. Start working in your calling to fulfill God's purpose. We all love you guys, and take care, and thank you for watching us.
Bye.
We're out.
Bye. Our
Bye.
room out.